Throughout the course, we will be talking about enzymes and micronutrients. And in order for you to fully understand the physiology of supporting skin collagen formation as well as protecting from collagen breakdown, you need to know what they are. So let's start by going through what micronutrients and enzymes are before we move on to talk about collagen specifically. Nutrients are divided into two main groups, macronutrients and micronutrients. So your micronutrients are your vitamins, minerals, as well as trace elements and phytonutrients. And the micronutrients we need smaller amounts of than macronutrients. Macronutrients are the nutrients that provide energy, so fat, carbohydrates and proteins. And we need a larger amount of macronutrients than the micronutrients. So micronutrients are needed for the function of different enzymes. And one example is the enzymes that are used for breaking down the macronutrients into energy. So both macronutrients and micronutrients are important for energy production. The macronutrients, so the fat, protein and carbohydrates, are broken down into energy, and the micronutrients are needed for the enzymes that break down the macronutrients into energy. So the micronutrients have more of a supportive role in energy production. So this was just an example of enzymes used for the breaking down foods into energy, but enzymes have a lot more other functions in the body, and a lot of the micronutrients are needed for the function of these enzymes. Micronutrients are also used as antioxidants, and we're going to talk about antioxidants later in the course. So-called phytonutrients are nutrients found in plants. Several phytonutrients are beneficial for our health, including skin health and supporting collagen. They even have their own section later in the course. So now we're going to talk about enzymes. Enzymes are made up by protein, and they are needed for almost all biochemical processes in the body. For example, formation of new substances, like collagen formation, as well as breaking down substances, for example, foods into nutrients and energy in our metabolism. Enzymes are sometimes referred to as catalysts because they are so important for different processes in the body. So this is a simplified image of what enzymes look like and what they do. So on your left you have an enzyme, and the substrate is a substance, for example, food substance that needs to be broken down. So the substrate is attached to the active site of the enzyme, and then the reaction happens and the substrate is divided into or broken down into different parts, which are called products. And this can also be reversed. So you can have two products or two substrates that are in the reaction in the enzyme and result in one product. For example, when substances are formed. So the enzymes work two ways. They break down substances into different products, or they form new products and substances from other substances, if you'd like. In order for enzymes to work, they need so-called cofactors. Cofactors are nutrients that are used by enzymes in order for them to be able to break down or build different kinds of substances. Vitamins and minerals are used as cofactors. And a deficiency of different vitamins and minerals that are needed for the enzymes as cofactors for important processes in the body can affect the function of the enzymes. So here's a very simplistic, simplified image of what cofactors do. So if you have an enzyme, and if you have the active site of the enzyme has one shape, the substrate, if the substrate has a shape that doesn't fit in the active site of the enzyme, the reaction can't take place. So that's why the cofactors are used as kind of docking stations, if you like, to make sure that the substrate fits into the active site of the enzyme for the reaction to take place.